We don't know, but without Aaron, we would not be sitting here tonight. So,
That's amazing.
Horses Help, our new campus is all because of Aaron, Chelsea, and determination and perseverance to get this, not only the sale, but a purchase of a property, both transactions over the finish line. And look what we have here tonight. It's just
amazing. Yeah.
Couldn't be more perfect.
We can't wait to see it. I hear there's a party going on.
Yeah, there's a party out there. You're just going to have to go embrace it.
Right. But let's take a step back. You forgot. You're new at this.
This is an organic conversation.
Let's get some introductions here.
All right. Let's do it first. And we'll have Tony go first. So Tony, real quick, just name I know obviously you're part of Horses Help, but kind of what your role is.
My name is Tony Manley. I am on the board of directors of Horses Help, and I originally started out as somebody who donated to Horses Help, believed in their mission, vision, values, decided to get involved as a volunteer, and after I did everything, including clean stalls, you name it, I joined the board of directors about 2 years ago.
Okay, 2 years ago. And what she's not going to tell you is both of her sons are friends with my future son-in-law.
Nick.
Small world.
Small world.
Love it. He's such a sweetheart, isn't
he? Yeah. No, he's a good guy. And, that whole group of kids are, they're young men, adults, but they're just good people and great people and they're
like 26 going on 12.
You're good. Like no, but you're welcoming a good kid into your family.
Definitely.
I have to pick up on something though. You said that one of the things you did was clean stalls.
I did.
We were just chatting with Kent here, and he was talking about how he was he wanted to get into horses, and the guy said, "Hey, you got to clean the stalls," and he's like, "No, can't do that. I'm out."
You start from with any project. What do you do?
You start from the ground up, and you got to pay your dues, right?
My grandma used to say you don't have a good house unless you got a good foundation.
Oh, right? Look at that.
Right? So, let's bring this guy in.
All right, a returning
Last
friend
time I
of
saw
ours.
him, I think I told him I had a man crush on him. Remember that one?
I'm still holding that true to my heart. I was so excited to see you today. I almost had a little bit of butterflies going on.
I got a girl crush on him, and he looks good without a hat on.
Everyone,
Hey,
yes, for sure. So what's new, buddy?
Not a whole lot. We're still doing the same old. We're just doing commercial real estate every day and trying to make the world a better place while we're at it, and also acting like a bunch of 12-year-olds when we can. So
that's the best part. It's the best part. So it's got to be pretty humbling. Tony said that we wouldn't be here this evening if it wasn't for you. That's pretty high praise.
It is. Even just walking in, and then like people are coming up that I haven't even met, and they're like, "Thank you so much." And I'm like, wow, like the impact of that is phenomenal. And when you can do something like that in your career, like you don't get many of those, right? You get some where they're like, "Oh, this is a cool place for our business," and "Oh, this warehouse is great," and maybe we wouldn't have had as much space as we would have without you. Nothing like this though. This is impactful. This is something that you can like rest your head at night and feel so good. And you're just like, that was amazing. And it was a ton of work. And Chelsea she rode this deal from dusk to dawn, and she did everything to put this together. And it was her heart song, and she owned it, and it was awesome.
Yeah. And from everyone that we've talked to, they say it's just a game changer. It's just from what you guys had before to what you have now and what the potential is. Talk a little bit about the potential of this property.
Well, the first thing I'll say is, when we were at the old property, and I was talking to Aaron about this as we were coming over to visit y'all, we would be in a session with some of our clients, and the traffic noise from the 101 just took away from that experience that we wanted our people to have. And so here, it's completely different. It's organic. It's beautiful, it's peaceful, and it's the right environment for the experience that we want our customers to have. And so I can't say enough for Aaron and Chelsea. And not only were they differentiators in the whole transactions, there were many of them, but they've made a difference. And you can talk about business and transactions and dollars and cents, but they've made a difference. They've helped us to make a difference in the hundreds, hopefully thousands of people, clients that we serve every year. And so I can't be more
Thanks,
thankful
Tony.
for
So awesome.
for Aaron and Chelsea, and their whole team
Sure.
that worked around the clock to make this
Yeah.
happen.
Hey,
So
we're honored to know him as well. No doubt.
why?
No doubt.
And you know,
But
it was
why?
when we were, there's questionable. That's
He
questionable.
likes whiskey. That's all that matters.
That's right. That's right.
When I was
You got a
driving
low
up,
bar.
when I was driving up here and I was thinking about it and I was like, oh man, I haven't been at the property for a little while. It's going to be great to see it. And the one, like you get those anchor moments, those anchor emotions, right, that set in and you get to feel something and you feel it over and over. And like, it's real. Like the 100th time you feel it, it's still the same. And when we were at the city council meeting and we got the gavel bang for the rezoning of the old property so that we could sell it, so that we could close on this property, like literally Chelsea and I were almost in tears. Like we're outside in the courtyard hugging and we're just like, oh my
emotional.
gosh, this is amazing. Like, hallelujah. This is so cool. And then just to be here full circle and see the sunset and talk to Tony and see
So
the horses. And,
It's awesome.
and it's a totally different experience here. It's beautiful.
So what's the next step? I mean, obviously securing the property and all that it offers is huge, but what's next?
Well, we tripled our footprint. And so our goal is to triple our community outreach, the customers we serve, the good things we do within our community. And so that is goal number one, actually.
Awesome.
We've expanded our herd significantly because we were landlocked in the old property. We've expanded our herd, we've expanded our resources, and the next step is to just market who we are, what we do, our vision, mission, values, and you get a campus like this and they will come.
There you go.
How many
Perfect.
campuses like this are there in the country?
I think we are the Horses Help is the only PATH certified organization in the state. So we are very unique and very special, and we've just got this perfect platform to just do exceptional work. And so I'm really excited. It's part of the reason why I joined the board and transitioned from being boots on the ground every day to being boots on the ground, but in a very different way to help us strategically grow and do great things. My background is business. I work for a very large professional services firm. So, that's part of my being here is to help us grow strategically, but smart in a smart way and in a way that helps us grow in a direction that we want to be and not just grow for the sake of growing.
Right.
Because that doesn't necessarily make sense.
Yeah. So Aaron, I'm curious, how much of a role did your background play in being passionate about being part of this, not only transaction, but this growth?
A lot, I would say. I mean, it was natural for Chelsea to come to me. One, team lead, I have more experience. I'm going to know what to do, but also just the background with equine and horses and what that means for people that have PTSD or special needs or any of that stuff. Like when Chelsea first told me about it, because I wasn't familiar with Horses Help, I was like, yeah, absolutely. Let's do this. And then it was just, there were so many roadblocks, but I also believe that like when you're up to good things, like the universe is going to answer. And so I was like, no, it has to happen because this is good for everyone. This is not this is good for the buyer. This is good for the seller. This is good for Horses Help. Like this is good for us. And so when you have all those things that come together, like it has to answer with a yes.
Yeah.
And so even with all the roadblocks and the heartache and the stuff, like we knew it was going to happen. And now it's just such a part of our community. I mean, we don't have a horse in the race, if you will, anymore, but we're going to come here and we're going to support and we're going to donate. I just brought a big old van to donate to Horses Help. And
That's amazing.
It's going to be a part of our lives forever. And so that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think to me, Aaron, from where he's from, he appreciates the beauty of wide open spaces and the wide open spaces that we have here that we didn't have at our old campus. And I think that's what helped both Aaron and inspired Chelsea and Aaron to really work towards this goal that was. There were points when it was impossible. There were points where I think they probably wanted to tap out, but it's because of that the beauty of wide open spaces is, I really think, why they helped us get to the finish line.
Yeah, yeah. Well, something you
awesome.
said earlier really struck me, where you're on the phone at the old location talking to people, and you hear traffic in the background because
The
you were so
101.
close to the 101,
Yeah.
right? And it's like, to go from that to this is just got to be, just next level stuff. Obviously.
Absolutely. This, the zipping the freeway east and west on the
Mhm.
101. And, we're trying to have these peaceful, organic experiences with our customers.
Yep.
We were limited in our
Sure.
ability to do that. And here,
Yeah.
take the bridle off, no reins.
Yeah,
we're
it's
just,
beautiful.
it
Awesome.
is beautiful.
So talk a little bit about the event tonight, how important it is. I know it's the big one, and what are some of the
Yes.
big projects that you guys are hoping to get out of it?
Well, the Barn Bash, this is the 20th annual Barn Bash, and this is our largest fundraiser of the year. We have a whole bunch of stuff going on the other side of that barn, but with the goal of raising money that provides us the ability, money's the conduit to be able to do some of the things we do in growing our programs. And, we have visions to adding a lot of different programs to, the current offerings for our customers. And so the Barn Bash helps us to be able to do that, in addition to covering our basic operating expenses. And so, you know what? A horse is expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I own one.
What?
I
No.
own one. Yeah.
Not at all.
I own one. I know, the cost of hay, hay's $25 a bale.
Yeah. Hey, they're only charging 20 out there.
It's a
But
special
yeah,
problem.
That's
yeah,
the
no,
opening bid.
yeah.
Opening bid.
Yeah.
We're
It's an
a little
auction for a
upside
good
down.
cause. Come
We're a little
on.
upside down, but no, but hay can be super expensive.
Yeah.
Farriers, vets, the supplements, all the things we do, and we rely a lot upon donations from suppliers to be able to take care of our herd.
Yep.
So our herd can take care of us. But that's what tonight is all about, to be able to raise money so we can continue to do what we do best, which is serving really the underserved people within our community.
That's awesome. So,
Love
Aaron,
it. Love it.
in your case, Aaron, besides everybody telling you how much they love you and how much they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, and they
I
can't
mean,
live
go
without
on.
you.
Go on. It's fine.
I hear it all the
What?
time, but don't stop.
But keep going.
So what are you looking forward to this evening?
Honestly, this is one of my favorite events of the year, and we are known for bidding a lot, and watching Chelsea fill her car with alcohol to take home because we bought and overpaid for all the pricey alcohol. And actually, most of all this year, my wife hasn't been able to attend any of them, and she's here this year.
Nice.
Oh, that's great.
And so I'm super excited for her to just feel it all and be a part of it and see it and spend the night with her. It's awesome. So I'm excited to bid, and I'm excited to show my wife. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, if you see the Geoholics bidding on stuff, just don't bid on that stuff. That's the stuff we want.
Yeah. We don't need to go against each other, but it is for a good cause.
I mean,
so
it is a good cause.
Might have to
I
go
might just
back and
bid you
forth
up just to see.
I
how
figured
high-
as much.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I didn't want it anyway.
It's
Yeah.
a friendly competition. And if you get stuck, if you will,
Yeah.
it's for a good cause, and hopefully you get stuck with something you really like.
All right.
Yeah, we've got a whole, I think we've got maybe 90 some silent auction items. You need an app to
I think we
be
got
able to-
that. Yeah, we're good there.
Yeah, bid away. And then we have a live auction later this evening with Anna, the amazing auctioneer.
Oh, wow.
And so
Nice.
it's going to be fun. So hopefully you guys are off.
And just because we might have some listeners listening in, how do you find that app for the auction?
Well, the app is available via the App Store, whether
Just look for
iPhone
the
or-
Horses Help auction.
It's called Handbid, and then the app, within the Handbid app, it's called the 20th Annual Horses Help Barn Bash 2024.
Cool. Awesome.
The silver screen.
Yeah. You know what? We'll post that on our social media.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
as soon as we're done here.
Yeah, sounds good.
Perfect.
Yep.
Good job, guys.
Guys, appreciate you guys coming by.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tony. You got
So-
one more thing?
Well, no, you said 5 minutes and it usually turns into 15. So Chelsea, I don't know if you want me to pass the headset to you, but
We had Chelsea
thank
on
you.
earlier, but if she wants to add
Yeah.
some color to this conversation,
I'm
she's
gonna-
more than welcome to.
I've got to get back to my
Yeah,
Your
go for it.
responsibilities.
responsibilities for the evening. And I just want to
Tony, come on.
Thank
You know
you.
you'd love to spend all evening over here.
I would.
With the cool
I
kids.
would, but I appreciate you for inviting me in. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being friends of and supporters of Horses Help. We appreciate you.
Thank you for
Thank you,
raising.
Tony. You're
Thank you for
awesome.
raising 2 good sons to be good influences on my future son-in-law.
Well, they're your kid. Your kid could help my kids. Hey, Morgan and Trevor, I love you. I didn't mean that really.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, get in here, Chelsea.
All right. So
We'll see you, Tony.
So it's been what, about 2 hours since we talked to you?
I don't think it's been that long. I've been doing a lot of things out there.
Okay.
And we should probably wrap soon. Well, we do anyway. But I just got to meet.
You're going to close us out, Chelsea. This is
Okay.
it. So.
Okay.
So the cool thing about Barn Bash is we get to meet people that are behind the scenes that we don't get to see here in operations regularly. So I got to meet 2 of our sponsors that sponsor one of our program horses. And they were like, oh, we want to go see Magnum. And so I was like, oh my God, this is great. I can't wait to tell you a Magnum story. So I had a kid in an adaptive riding class who is very anxious. And every time he gets anxious, if the horse starts moving faster, he squeezes his legs together and that means go. So the horse is like, well, I'm supposed to go. And I'm walking the horse. The horse is like, why are you pulling me back? And he's squeezing me forward. So our instructor, Nancy, was like, okay, team, everybody together, we're going to take a deep breath. So everyone goes, and the horse did a big sigh. Like he got it before everybody else did. And I told them that story and they're like, oh, that's amazing. So it was just great, for people that are never here to know that their donation has an impact. And then there's a cute story that they wouldn't have heard about if they hadn't been here tonight.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Wonderful.
So cool.
I mean,
But you know what? We're failures, buddy. There's so much more
Listen,
we
you
need to
guys
be
can
doing
spend
with
a
our
boatload
lives.
of money tonight and you can help horses
see,
help.
there you go. That's how
Just
we
gotta
make
spend
up
money,
for
it
you.
fixes everything.
Money
Right.
fixes everything.
Just like Jay-Z said.
Well, here's all I want to say. And Chelsea, I'm so glad that we've met. We met through the podcast and
Yeah.
everything. And then you introduced us to Aaron, of course.
Yep, your other man.
Now
crush.
we have a connection. But no, thank you guys so much for everything you're doing for Horses Help and everything. And just for inviting us here. This has been great. The people we've talked to have been absolutely amazing.
Yes.
The
absolutely.
passion is evident.
Love it.
And we're just hoping that you guys raise a bunch of money.
Perfect.
We plan
Let's
on
do
it.
it.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah. Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys. You guys are awesome.
God, I love ending on that note.
You're
That was
awesome.
awesome.
So part of the team's here. You
So
guys
good.
got to get out there and try more food.
All right, we'll do it.
Get
Hit the bars.
We will do
They
that.
have aren't those Capri Spice still?
They're very good.
They were cutting up the basil. And
Well, that's what I told Sean. I told Sean we just need to go in the kitchen and eat. Why are we
I
going
know.
out there?
I know, right?
I was so hungry when I got here. I was like, I really want to mess with food.
Yes. Nice to meet you. Love the podcast. I just